What is up, everybody? We are going to do a live Dynasty Startup mock draft today. We're happy you're joining us. Some of you might have a federal holiday today. Some of you may not. But either way, you're either getting out of maybe some work, or listening on your way home, or listening at home on your holiday. And we are happy to be live with you. So welcome. We're going to be posting our draft link in our Discord, on our Twitter, and then we're also going to be posting it in the comments. So make sure if you want to draft with us, keep an eye out. We're going to have that link here for you in just a second. Happy to be here. Drop a comment. Say hello. What is up? We are happy to be here. I'm here. Simon is here. As you can see, Justin Herbert. He looks a lot like Justin Herbert today, if you can't tell. Yeah, I mean, like a striker's
a little bit.
Producer Sam is here as well.
What up?
So we got the crew minus Nathan, and we are going to do, like I said, a startup draft. If you haven't already, a couple reminders before we get started. Go ahead and share my screen so you guys can see where we are in the progress of filling this up. You want to drop it in the comments?
Yep, working on it now.
Okay. Keep an eye out in the comments. You can join this draft and draft with us. Simon's got the... Is that our thing? Oh my gosh, dude. Sorry about that. Jeez.
That was loud.
That's why I needed you to check it.
It was running fine.
But the audio. Is it good now? Is the audio good?
It's good.
Sorry. All right. We're going to drop this.
It's just the beginning.
We're going to drop this link in the stream. That was so loud.
There you go. I just dropped it.
Okay.
If it shows up ever.
Jeez. DD's own Kyle Clark is in. What's up, Kyle? All right, Stuck. Who to take? Pat or JJ in a 2 QB Dynasty? First time playing Dynasty. That's Patrick Mahomes or Justin Jefferson. You're taking Patrick Mahomes there in a 2 QB league. Yep. Pat Mahomes all day, baby. So Justin Jefferson, for reference, in a super flex startup in Dynasty doesn't usually go to like the 1-8. All the quarterbacks, like all the top 6 quarterbacks usually go before him. So yeah, Pat Mahomes is a good pick there. What's up, Chubb? Everybody say hello in the comments. We'll give you a shout out. We love seeing you guys here. Did it go through?
Is this link not going through? I've sent it.
Let me try to send it.
People are joining.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, for some reason, it's not coming up on my screen.
It's not on mine either.
Yeah. All right. I posted it just to be sure.
There we go.
Okay. Welcome. Drop your questions. Drop your comments. Say hello. We'd love to hear from you. Just hanging out. Will you check the audio one more time for me? Thank you. Okay. What is up, Shane? How are you, man? Thanks for watching. We appreciate you guys so much. As you can see, I'm wearing another piece. No, you can't see. Hold on. I'm wearing another piece of DD merch. Get in the shop and get some merch. It's pretty cool. We're going to fill this draft up. We're going to do a draft today. Got 6 more spots. So if you are on the live stream, first of all, drop a like. Second of all, go to the link I just dropped and draft with us. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully we don't have somebody that auto drafts like last time.
Yeah, we got 5 spots left.
5 spots. So fill it up. Get on in here. Draft with us. Let's see who can draft the best Dynasty team in this Dynasty Startup mock. Kyle says, you are doing a great job dropping so much content. I can't keep up. That is the exact goal, Kyle. That's the goal.
Eventually, we got to drop something everyone wants to watch, right?
It's true. It's true.
Something for everybody.
Something for everyone. 3 more spots if you want to mock. 2 more. We're going to get this started here in just a second. Got the timer on 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I made that mistake last time. I forgot to do that.
I know, it's 4 hours.
I know. We're not doing a 4-hour slow mock on this live stream. I think I'd fall asleep by the time we did that. So drop your questions, drop your comments, say hello. Happy to be with you guys tonight. And there is the first Baby Got Bucks comment. Yes, I knew that was coming. It's no secret now that I have the Baby Got Bucks video. Have you even seen it yet?
No, I haven't.
See, I'm telling you, my friends didn't even know about it. So,
wait, what?
I'm not talking about it right now.
What is this?
Thanks, Angel. Last time he tried to get me to play it live. It's a high school project I did.
How do people know about this?
It's on my personal YouTube channel, and so I commented on one of our videos with my personal channel, and they clicked on it and found it.
That's crazy.
Somebody named their sleeper team Baby Got Bucks.
That's crazy.
Are you serious? Waiting to count down Avery's turn like Denver fans counting down the play clock for us. Dude, I'm not autoing this time. Mark my words. We're good. Let's do it.
All right.
We're going to start this thing. Let's get it going. I will not auto in this draft. Drop your questions. Drop your Dynasty things you want to hear about If you haven't already, like I said, hit the description and go to subscribe to Fantasy Domain. That channel is starting to take off. So we're posting over there every day now. If you want fantasy football stuff, in addition to your Dynasty fantasy football stuff, which I know you do, head over to Fantasy Domain and subscribe there. That's where you can find all of our content right now. So, and we talked about
is the first pick going to be an auto?
The second pick, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Come on, Shane. Come on. Right.
It's
It's going to give him Josh Allen.
Yeah.
So.
It's crazy, though.
Oh, man.
Huh.
Quick one, Sam.
Almost like it was on auto draft.
No way.
Justin Herbert. I've seen a couple different people start going at the 106. There he is again. He has climbed back up and has been going pretty consistently.
He always should have.
Over Trevor Lawrence. Oh, it's my turn.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, that's a valid point. I do prefer. I don't know if I prefer. I have more shares of Lamar Jackson, so right now I'm trying to get more Trevor Lawrence. But I mean, I think people really have come around to maybe saying Todd Monken is going to have Lamar Jackson passing a lot more there. That'll mean he stays healthy for longer. It might mean the offense improves. And Lamar Jackson has the best wide receiver core of his entire career. I mean, it's not even close.
That is true. No, you're right. They gave him good weapons. The offense coordinator is different. I think, you might be right, actually. That might be what it is, people catching on to Todd Monken.
I really hope so.
We were on that early when Greg Roman left. We're like, that's going to be complete change for them because that is such a unique style offense that they ran.
And Greg Roman, they ran an offense that could work.
Yeah.
But it wasn't really great for fantasy.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously Lamar Jackson's second year, he averaged 28.1 points per game or something like that off the top of my dome. I don't know if that's right. Might have been we'll see. I'll check it in a minute.
Dude, I wonder, Nathan needs to get in here and get in the comments.
Yeah, Nathan, comment.
Come on,
he has
Nathan.
better things to do.
Right.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking.
Avery, were you flipping a coin between J. Jeff and somebody else?
No.
Okay.
It
It just took a few seconds for the pick to load, I guess.
No. I'm taking, so to answer the question from earlier, that's where I'm comfortable taking J. Jeff is after all those guys, all those quarterbacks go. But that's good that you're watching because you're getting that information now.
You know, I know he doesn't go there anymore, but I just can't pass up on Kyler Murray.
Yeah, dude, don't apologize for taking value. I will definitely be taking.
I am curious. I just want one of these days to let him drop, those of us who are on the show, to let him drop just as far as we possibly can.
We got comments on our last mock draft because I asked people to comment how far Kyler was falling.
Yeah, someone said third
and fourth round. Yeah.
That's
insane.
Crazy to me.
I got a Garrett Wilson here.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I'm not super
by all
upset
means
with that. Brees Hall goes in the middle of the second. I've got a point there, but I'm going to save it. Anthony Richardson went at the 2-1. So, I mean, you're seeing Anthony Richardson pretty much consistently go at the 2-1 or the 2-2 every single time.
Honestly, I think the back end of the first, as always, is a really good place to land because right now you're landing Bijan, AR, and then you're getting the third round reversal, and you're usually able to pick up some really good value on the tail end there.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. No, that's Sam's last. His first startup was in that spot.
He took Deshaun and AR right there, and I think that's a great.
No,
he took Bijan and AR.
The 111 and
202.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you meant the last mock.
No, in the actual in the startup. All right, you can do it. I believe in you.
Is Nathan in this? Mock?
No, of course he's not.
No, I think he's in the mock. That's him. The 10.
No, it's not. That's not him. His name is Nathan Schmidt, and he's got a picture.
Nathan have.
Nice, Chris Olave. I like that you took Olave over Waddle. Thank you. I like Chris Olave a lot. I don't understand the people that say he's.
No, it's so dumb. I'll pull it
Do
up.
it. Get it up. Get it up. It's insane. He had such good efficiency metrics.
It is so dumb.
Quarterback situation.
So as a rookie, he was third in the league in air yards share. So that's the thing that popped up immediately when I pulled out 40% of the air yards in New Orleans. And now he has a quarterback that's much better. Yards per team pass attempt, which is one of the most indicative efficiency metrics when it comes to wide receivers of how efficient you are. He was third in the league, 2.26. He was 10th in the league in yards per route run. So he was already not only in Dynasty should he be a top 12 wide receiver, but in the NFL, he was a top 12 wide receiver in almost all of his meaningful efficiency metrics. He was incredible.
Yeah. All right, we got 28 watching. Make sure you drop a like on this video. It helps us out a ton. Last mock did super well because everybody liked it, so make sure you do that. And drop your questions, drop your comments in the comment section. We're answering everything you throw at us, every single question. We'll give you a shout out too. We need stuff to talk about. Drop your questions or topics in the comment section. We really appreciate it. I'm about up. I will not auto this draft. I will not auto this. Nice. Oh, pfft. Yeah. If Dak is going to fall, this is second.
Oh, I didn't even see him, man.
Yeah, I know you didn't. If Dak is going to fall to the 3-5, I'm
See, that's the thing is I was like, oh, do I want Tua? Do I want Jason?
Yeah.
Someone told me earlier that Tua's worth the same amount as Geno Smith. I'm like, we like Geno.
I love Geno.
But there's a reason. And I
just
like, I
drafted
hate
him.
Keep Trade Cut, but I pulled up a screenshot on Keep Trade Cut. And I said, if they're worth the same, why is Tua undervalued right now? He's undervalued.
Yeah.
He's QB 14 on Keep Trade Cut, and Geno's QB 30. So even like the idiotic
is he QB 30 on Keep Trade Cut?
The crowdsource even has them, leaps and bounds apart. Yeah. It was so stupid.
That's stupid. Really stupid games win stupid prizes. I mean, getting called out on a Dynasty domain last year, there's nothing worse. Travis Kelce, Mark Andrews.
He's one of my least favorite people to play with, like of all time.
Yeah. That's right.
I mean, his sends the worst trade offers. They're just horrible. Oh, let me pull up how many points per game Lamar had.
All right, here we go. No PPR, 12-team Superflex, no tight end premium. Saquon, Deontay in the 210, or ETN, DJ Moore in the 203. Oh, that's tough. What do you think?
I'm taking Saquon and Deontay.
I think I'm taking Saquon and Deontay too, so we'll roll with that one.
Because I'm taking Saquon over ETN already. I'm taking Deontay. I mean, obviously, you're taking DJ Moore in the 2-3, but like, is DJ Moore going to be productive this year? He's a good wide receiver, but is he going to be productive?
I think
Justin Fields, he sucks. So no.
Oh no.
So no.
They're all our viewers are going to go from 29 to 0 because you said that.
Oh well.
We're gonna have a video
from
out
the
this
land
week.
is mad at you.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I've done some
region.
extensive
The region.
research on Justin Fields.
We got it. Don't spoil too much for the video. Same guy said no PPR, no tight end premium. The 210 plus the 203 or a 24 second. Fast draft and had to make trades on the clock, so it took the 24 second. At the 210 and the 3, yes.
Yeah.
Right pick. At that point, you're in dart. You're targeting 2 dart throws for a 24 second. Yeah, just re-roll at that point.
How to value? Can you guys talk about how to value running backs and wide receivers in no PPR? Consensus rankings are usually half or full, so no points per reception at all. Just to clarify,
Yeah,
like you only get
usually
points
half
for
a yard.
yardage.
So
That's
yeah,
crazy.
clarify. Is it only yardage and touchdowns and things like that? So
That brings a lot of wide receivers down by a lot.
So that's gonna bring
Like
your
Amon-Ra,
top end
he's
running backs
probably
are
not
gonna be
good.
super valuable.
Yep.
It makes guys like Justin Jefferson and Tyreek Hill like ultra valuable. And it brings down a lot of those mid-tier wide receiver 2s and 3s. So that's going to be a lot of what that is. And not to mention, it's going to bring down the stock of like PPR running backs like DeAndre Swift, like Austin Eckler. Like Austin Eckler is a ton less valuable in those formats. You've got guys like Dalvin Cook when he's healthy. Can't think of any freaking PPR backs right now. Help. ETN.
Well, Eckler.
CMC. Gosh, I don't know how I missed that. Those guys are a lot less valuable when there's no
I can't get over how you call Dalvin Cook a PPR running back. It's just, I feel like you need to be getting 60 receptions every year to be a PPR back.
No, I don't think so. He played a lot in the slot last year.
39 receptions last year, 34 the year before. He's never topped 60.
I know. I'm aware. What did Kenneth Walker have?
He was second route John. Never mind. You're on the clock. You're on the clock.
Dang it, I'm gonna roast you. Okay. It's gonna be quick. I'll take tight end here. I'll take Hawk. No, he really with the way that they use him, like he just doesn't get the volume. But with his skill set and the way that they use him, he really is like a receiving back. And he always has been. It's just he really hit his stride in a time where like PPR backs weren't being utilized like they are now. So that's part of it. But
I mean, he had 24 points per game one year, so
yeah, exactly.
But he also,
Nathan
he was
says
crazy.
arriving in a few. Too late, Nathan.
We're gonna make him sit on the floor.
We're gonna make him sit
like a dog
in the corner. Not really. Make sure you drop a like on the video.
Who do you want, DK Metcalf or Josh Jacobs if you're drafting?
I hate this question. I want Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, I took Josh Jacobs.
Okay.
And I felt a little bit stupid for doing it.
No.
But I mean, I was listening to the franchise guy. Shout out. He's incredible. I like
Best football YouTube channel outside of ours.
Yeah, and he was talking about
And I only have to say that because it's ours. He's probably better than us. So
he was talking about JSN and DK, and he said DK Metcalf is not one of those dominant wide receiver ones, but JSN is going to help him so much because
I agree with that. What did he say about JSN?
he hasn't ranked the Seahawks yet.
I want to hear it. I want to hear what he thinks about our little claim.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, love this. Please.
Dang it. I loved it too.
People are. I watched a fantasy video by someone the other day saying Najee Harris is a running back to avoid.
What?
Next year in fantasy.
I don't know who to take right here. This is really tough.
No, this is tough. But I mean, even Najee, as quote horrible as he was last year, still gave you 13 points per game, and it's hard to get worse than that. I mean, the Steelers they're gonna get better, right? Is Kenny Pickett going to get better? Most likely.
Hopefully. I mean, yeah, and I would think so too.
And Jalen Warren, while he was pretty decent last year, I mean, but Najee Harris is still Najee Harris. I still think he's a lock to be.
I think he's gonna do really well.
14 or 15 points per game, in my opinion.
This is funny. Angel said that's called a stat. And then he said that's called a standard league, youngins. Yeah, it's called typing a comment on YouTube there, baby got bucks. Space infield.
I don't know who
Superflex.
to take here.
Use your dynasty knowledge. Superflex 4-point PPR
This is probably
points
a
per
bad
touch,
pick.
4 points per touchdown. Thank you. Have Lamar, Fields, A-Rich. Do I pivot off the Fields for a less volatile QB plus if trying to compete? Either that, yes. Wow, you got some volatility there. Either that or you use A-Rich to pay up to get like Mahomes or something like that, which I recently did that with Anthony Richardson and paid up to get Hurts, and it was awesome. So, but yes, I mean, if you can move off the Fields and like bolster your other positions and get like, Geno Smith plus, that's awesome. I love that trade.
Yeah. Oh,
I love that. I love down tiering to Geno Smith plus everything right now. I love it.
it's great.
It's
But
amazing.
I mean, Geno Smith, talk about efficient last year. Geno Smith was genuinely a top 10 quarterback.
Yeah.
And people are acting like it was
Like
I
a
don't-
fluke. Like,
I mean,
and it was an outlier, but
to be fair, Russell Wilson was a top 10 quarterback and then left and sucked. But Geno Smith is staying in that same system. To be fair, he's losing his QB coach.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm not. Josh Allen lost his QB coach last year. Brian Dable went to the Giants, and Josh Allen was still Josh Allen.
Yeah.
And like there's a huge gap between Josh Allen and Geno Smith. And I'm not trying to say Geno Smith is going to continue to be whatever. But I do think he will at least be a better half of the league quarterback next year, and he has the long-term contract. So
I think I have
We'll
to fire you for you taking Tony Pollard in the 5th round. Like, I think I do. When I tell Nathan, he's going to be really upset.
he's not talking to me, for the record.
Like, why did you take him? Yeah, okay.
I said it was going to be a bad pick.
At least you
Ooh.
acknowledge it.
I prefaced.
Damn. Oh, my bad.
Simon. All right. No, it's my turn. I'm not autoing. Told you I wouldn't.
Okay, good job.
Oh, I have a couple.
I wasn't going to say anything that time.
I know. I'm out of time.
Ooh, there's some good picks here.
Taking Zay.
Yeah.
Taking Zay Flowers. Again, rookie wide receiver, insulated value. Keep going. So next move, 12-team Superflex start 9. No PPR, tight end premium. QB's got Fields, Murray, Carr. Running backs got Saquon and Akers. Wide receiver, Chase, Waddle, ARSB, and Deontay, Amari Cooper.
Speaking of Geno.
And then Dulcich and McBride. So there's no tight end premium. Oh, wait. So if there's no tight end premium, then you're good with your tight ends. You've got a 24 first. You've got Gibbs. You've got 324 seconds. So my next move probably would be you've got a lot of wide receiver depth. Maybe down tier one of those wide receivers for another productive wide receiver, but also bolster your running back depth there. I know you've got Gibbs and Saquon. But getting a Miles Sanders, getting a Joe Mixon on that team, somebody that's going to be productive that can give you some depth at that position. Yeah, that's probably my next move on that team. 12-team Superflex, Super 4 QB touchdown. Gotcha. No PPR. 104, 105, 108, or Justin Fields in the 203. Took Fields, but all QBs 1 through 10 were not available except Fields. I have Kyler. Thoughts? So that's JSN, maybe a quarterback for Justin Fields in the 108. I don't hate that. Especially in a 4-point for a passing touchdown because you got the rushing upside of Fields. So
yeah.
Najee got Najee in the 6th round. That's I know.
That's
saw that such
comment.
Good value, man.
It's incredible.
Najee Harris is a guy that we highlighted in our recent videos. Somebody that we think is a buy right now in Dynasty Fantasy Football.
But hang on, can I go back to Geno Smith here for a second? Because this is all of you watching are just going to get some advice here on Geno Smith. After I pick, 1 second.
Well, Nathan is on the video now, and he says, "Like the video, guys. 5 is so lame." Do we seriously only have 5 likes?
That is pretty bad.
We gotta like this video, boys. Just go down there, hit that thumb for us. Appreciate it. Really appreciate it. You don't understand how much it helps us out. The YouTube algorithm is a really fickle thing, and so for a channel like ours, like we really need those likes. So we're going up now. Really appreciate it. You guys help us out a ton.
Oops, I fat fingered.
It is fun to do these because we like talking to you guys, we like interacting with you.
Okay.
No, Love is a good pick though.
Yeah,
I love your QBs.
Okay. Geno Smith pressured on the 5th most throws in the league last year. 5th most. So like the Seahawks O-line, it was pretty bad. I do want to say he led the league in danger plays, so that qualifies as any play in which the quarterback took an unnecessary risk that could have resulted in a turnover. That means he also was 1st in the league in interceptable passes. So like his season could have gone completely different. But he was also, keep in mind, pressured 5th most in the league. And at the same time, he was 4th in true completion percentage, 5th in deep ball completion, 3rd in play action completion, 6th in QBR. Like, this guy was so efficient even while having one of the worst offensive lines in the league. And I want to look up after this how much the Seahawks have added and bolstered their O-line, because I mostly paid attention to their defensive ads during the year. I mean, they added some safety. They added Devon Witherspoon. Like, they added some really good defensive picks. But I really want to see the Seahawks. They obviously added to their offense with JSN and Zach Charbonnet. I think Geno Smith can honestly, you picked them as your dark horse pick in the NFC, and I think that's a great pick. I mean, I think they genuinely are a sleeper team. And Pete Carroll, he's being Pete Carroll. So,
all right, a couple things I want to touch on real quick. Keep an eye on the mock. Keep an eye on who your favorite team is. A couple things from DD's side. First, we are doing team reviews. In fact, we're going to do our first round of team grades here soon. So if you want your team graded on video by the DD crew, make sure you're joining the domain S tier on the YouTube memberships. You join and be a member today. You get, like I said, a team review video. You get our ADP data. You get our rankings. You get our Discord. You can be in a listener league with us. We're opening up a new listener league. We've got spots in it. And if you're in our S tier, you have access to the listener league. So make sure you join today. We got merch, like I said, in the shop. So make sure you're checking that out as well. And also, we did start back up our podcast this week. So a dedicated, longer form podcast that we started with. Honestly, that's what we started with before we were doing YouTube. Now we have it. So if you go on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, and you find Dynasty Domain, it's on there. The show is called The Domain. We just did our first episode. We argued about a lot of things. It was fun. Next week, it will all be on there, all 4 of us.
Producer Sam was on.
Yeah, I don't know why they let me on. That was a terrible idea.
I thought it was hilarious.
I thought you did good.
I also have no idea how people don't get tired of listening to you guys blabber on. But
they do. That's why the 1 hour podcast was not good, and then we started a YouTube channel.
That's why people like 15-minute YouTube videos.
Subscribers in about 9 months,
and yet we still brought it back.
People,
it's fun.
Well, we need it. I need an outlet. They're more like live streams. So if you like the live stream, go check out the podcast. I promise you'll like it.
Oof, I'm on the clock.
Oof, yes. Yeah. So it was fun to get back to longer form podcast. Again, people don't really care listen to us if we help them win their leagues. Like that's our entire goal. Our goal is to just help people win money, and we have done a lot of that.
So someone says I reached for Johnson. I'm assuming you mean Deontay Johnson, the 8-2, and
I love
it's
that.
Not a horrible pick. I think you should have taken Christian Kirk instead.
100%.
And the part that killed me there was you said you reached for Stack. I think stacks in Dynasty are just a pretty bad reason to reach. I mean, people were reaching last year for the D-Hop and Kyler stack and like things like that. It doesn't really work out that well a lot of the time. However, in best ball, that's a completely different story. I think stacking is a great idea. However, Deontay Johnson, extremely underrated NFL wide receiver. He had 0 touchdowns last year. If he had even had like 4 touchdowns, his points per game would have gone up quite a bit, and he's going to be good again. He's going to be.
Everything he said and more. Very good points. And so let's preface, because we can talk about stacks we could say a lot about stacks. We were fans of stacks. We were more fans of figuring out if stacks actually work. So we did a lot of experimenting with our teams last year to see if like stacks in Dynasty were something that would give you a higher chance of winning your league. And what we found, what I found out firsthand in a couple leagues actually, is that stacks, they can hurt you more than they help you a lot of times. Unless you have the stack of like Jamar and Joe Burrow or Kelsey and Mahomes, like those are great, but the more you diversify,
outside of the elite stacks is what you're trying to say.
Correct. And there are very, very few stacks that are super elite. So when you're doing drafts, just make sure you're drafting for value. And if you walk into or if you happen upon a stack, that's not a bad thing. But again, it's like when you're trading stocks. You don't want to invest everything in your portfolio to real estate, because then when real estate crashes, then your entire portfolio has crashed. So the more, that's good investing means diversifying.
Investing 101, courtesy of Avery.
Well, Avery does have an actuarial science degree and had to take a bunch of investing math classes. When you're talking about
SOA hashtag,
that was the worst major, wasn't it, buddy?
It was horrible.
You're talking about investing, like I said, diversify. It's the same thing in fantasy football. It's going to raise your floor. Your weekly points floor is going to be raised the more you diversify. Crap. Is it my turn? No. Haven't autoed yet. I told you guys I wouldn't.
I do want to. Yeah,
Go for
I
it.
Completely agree.
Go for it.
I just want to ask what you think, or what people in the comments are thinking about DeAndre Hopkins. Obviously, he still hasn't signed with a team. The 2 teams he's visited, I think, are horrible landing spots.
They're not great. They're not
Titans.
They're not great.
What are we thinking? He had 16 points per game last year, right?
Yeah. Drop it in the comments. We need to go through another one of these real quick.
What are you paying for D-Hop, and are you trying to sell him right now? Because I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't either.
Until he signs.
I haven't been drafting him in startups because I don't know.
I don't know if
he could be a great value right now.
We don't know it. But should we be buying him?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
don't even know what you can get him for.
Nate says he loves Geno and you signed me. Geno's a really good pick. I have London, Pitts, and Bijan on the same team. Start 10. Good or bad problem? Good problem. Yeah, I like those guys. 12 team, half PBR, no premium. Start 10. Would you trade CD Lamb for Amon-Ra and Calvin Ridley? I don't think I start 10, 12 team.
I would.
Would you really take Amon-Ra and Ridley?
Oh, half PPR. That makes it a big difference.
It does make a big difference. I think I'll take CD Lamb.
Yeah.
That's really close though. Like you're not getting fleeced or anything if you do that. Contender next move, 12 team, Superflex start 10 PPR, no tight end premium. The QBs got T-Law, Watson, Murray, and Tannehill. So it's 2 QB, nice. You got CMC, Bijan, Eckler, Kamara. Jeez. Wide receiver, Amon-Ra, St. Brown, Higgins, London, Hollywood. Jeez. Tight end. If there's no tight end premium there, all draft capital 24 to man. Contending, what would be my next move? I don't know. You could down tier off of, and this is crazy, but number one, you could down tier off of one of your quarterbacks like Watson or Murray and keep T-Law, and then you have a lot of depth at every position. What I think I would be targeting there is your wide receivers. Amon-Ra St. Brown is going to be hyper productive. When you're talking about Higgins, London, and Hollywood, and Deontay last year, actually, this was true for him too. On a weekly basis, those are going to be a little bit more hit and miss guys from a production standpoint. So you could be down tiering from maybe one of your quarterbacks or one of your running backs, since you've got good running back depth. Although I like those guys, they're going to be productive. Into like a Tyreek Hill, into like a Devontae Adams. Those are probably maybe getting some higher end veteran wide receiver. I would love Tyreek Hill on that team. So there's a target for you. All right, what running back would you buy in season that's worth 2 seconds?
This is hilarious. I saw this, so I prepared. I used our handy dandy friend, I guess you could say,
gold
keep trade cut.
Yeah.
The gold standard, as some people say.
Yeah.
And let me just tell you how bad keep trade cut is. I plug in 2 mid-24 firsts, and it says you can go out and you can get Travis Etienne, Kenneth Walker, or Josh Jacobs for 2 mid-seconds.
Are you serious?
If you plug that in right now
That's
and
so
go
wrong.
send it in your leagues.
Nobody's gonna accept.
No
that.
one's gonna accept
Nobody's
it
gonna
for
think
one.
about that.
Because I think more likely there's guys like, I don't know, who is even going for mid-seconds, 2 mid-seconds, because I think there's either the guys that you want and people won't take any less than a
Like
first
if you can get Miles Sanders for 2 mid-seconds, perfect.
there you go.
Perfect.
There's hardly any guys in the middle right now
Yeah.
that people don't want first 4 or just you don't want at all.
And here's the thing, like sometimes with those cheaper running backs, it's worth buying them out of season because
Aaron Jones.
Yeah, that's a really good. You could even do a second and a third probably.
That's what I'm saying. I think some people might sell Aaron Jones.
But
for
do
a
keep
single
in mind
second.
if you're buying them in season, their price will go up when the season's in. So like sometimes that's the only off-season contender we will make is buying those older running backs.
Yep.
Colin Kelly says, "What's up, Colin? Thoughts on a trade? Madison and Reed versus D Hop, Zeke, and Tillman, half PPR 12 team. So I'm gonna take Cheese. That's tough because I really like Jaden Reed. I think I like Madison and Reed there. Madison's going to give you contender value, and right now, I think that side's going to win from a market value standpoint.
Yeah, and I disagree with you guys. I don't think Tillman's going to really do much on the Browns, so I think Jaden Reed will do well, especially if Jair Alexander is not tapping.
I'm not sure Tillman will do a ton this year.
You just got autoed.
No, I didn't. I picked.
Dang it.
Sucker. All right. Superflex 12 team start 10. You have Deshaun, Herbert, Bryce Young, and Trey Lance. Would you trade one of them or keep all 4? Well, if you can get Trey Lance good value, like you're doing that. But the problem is right now you can't. You can trade Trey Lance once he gets starting reps or whatever, then do that. Outside of that, who would I be selling? Probably, I don't know. Deshaun's a buy low right now. Maybe Bryce Young if you can get a ton for him. Those are guys I like keeping right now, really. So it's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing that you have that depth. Somebody will pay up. Wait until somebody pays up. Jeez, I'm choked.
Yep, you did.
All right, read that comment.
Which one? I'm assuming you mean okay. All right, active startup, 12 team, Superflex start 11, no tight end premium. You traded away Josh Allen for what ended up being Kyler, 324 first, a 25 first, and a 10th round pick, Sam Laporta, for 1 to 2. I think that's great.
That's a killer trade.
As much as we love Josh Allen, you're getting 4 firsts and Kyler Murray, who should be viewed as another cornerstone asset.
Yeah, he is. I mean, look at his contract. Look at his rushing upside. Like
that's a great trade.
Yeah, it's a really good trade.
I hope whoever you traded with feels embarrassed.
Yes, that is from Dominic. Good job. Good trade,
Great
Dominic.
trade.
Thanks for watching. Drew, what's up, man? Team is Herbert, Deshaun, Bryce Young, Lance, JT, Derek. Oh, so that's the team from the trade earlier. Yeah, that's a good team. No, I think I'd be sitting. I think it'd be sitting until somebody overpays for one of those guys. Space Enfeld says again, stacked at wide receiver. Would you trade Dotson for Dobbins in a
half
0.5 PPR league?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm making
and
a
half
trade.
PPR.
Yep, and half PPR I will.
What you're up?
Thank you. Oh, I would have missed that.
Simon wanted it to happen.
I know he did. He's been waiting the whole time for you.
Auto draft bot to the rescue.
This is disgusting, but I'll take Tony. It's the 11th round.
Oh, Jaden Reed was there.
Dude, I didn't have time to look for him. All right, thoughts on trade. Drake London and Sam Howell for T. Higgins and the 203. I think that's exactly even, actually.
Yeah.
I think that's really, really fair from a market standpoint. All right, make sure
I'm taking T there because like Sam Howell hasn't proved to me that he's worth more than the 203. Who's going at the 203? I forget. But like Sam Howell's a 5th round pick. Keep that in mind. Even though people say he was a steal, he dropped the 5th round. And we're not huge on T. Higgins, but Drake London has no QB right now either. So
yeah. Hey, there's 47 of us on here. Make sure we all drop a like on the video. It helps us out a ton. We really appreciate all of you guys supporting us. And in return, drop your questions, drop your comments. We will answer them on the live stream. Give you a shout out. Really appreciate it. Shane says, in the same draft, I got Najee in the 6th. I got Dobbins in the 8th. Everyone said they were afraid because of the news. I was too happy. Really good value. And again, that is a very, very good strategy when you're in these startup drafts is to take the value. Nathan Schmidt says, 46 watching. Drop that thumbs up, please. Nathan speaks the truth, you guys.
Wow. Whoever that guy is, he's nice.
12-team Superflex, no tight end premium. You got Roshan Johnson. Oh my gosh, you rock. This is hilarious. So this trade is Roshan. Some dude offered Nathan Roshan and Rashad Bateman for Deebo Samuel, and
then
Nathan told him no, and he called him like he spent like a page on Sleeper, like called him every name in the book.
Yeah, he called him some really nasty names.
Nathan, you can send him this live stream. The dude that I know your name and I'm not going to say it. You are a piece of crap. Like you can suck an egg.
Boom roasted.
All right. Thank you, Nathan. That was really funny.
But no, like in the comments, really, who are you taking? Roshan and Bateman or Deebo?
Is anybody going to take the Roshan side?
Some people will. Some people are really low on Deebo. It's not. It shouldn't be.
Bye, Deebo. Jimmy G goes in the 12th.
Oh, starting quarterback in the 12th? 2 years.
Pretty good
He's
value.
Be playing for 2 years, please.
Nathan, have you had any really long conversations about Jimmy Garoppolo and his situation with the Raiders recently? No, never mind.
Will you still pay first for Jimmy Garoppolo, Nathan?
Yeah, so back in the day, and when I say back in the day,
this is like episode 2.
Last year, Nathan said he would pay a first for Jimmy G.
The 23 first, that is.
Look how that panned
those
out.
Were valued really highly.
Boom roasted, Nathan. That's pretty funny.
I love how everyone's just avoiding all these tight ends.
Well, they're DD folks. That's what they do. We taught them. We said
there's a clear pick here. I hope he makes it to me. You took him?
Yep. I figured I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Mechie. It's funny seeing Cortland Sutton go in the 12th round.
Yeah. No, it's. I remember last year when everyone was convinced he was going to be the quote DK Metcalf to Russell Wilson.
Did people really say that?
Yeah, on Twitter.
I mean, I wasn't out on Cortland Sutton last year either, but I didn't think he was going to be anything like DK.
Oh, who the heck do I pick here?
You got 3 seconds, pick up. Ew.
I panicked.
Gross. That's a disgusting.
No,
pick.
I think Damian Harris is a good running back still.
Well, I mean, when his biggest competition in a backfield is James Cook, I mean, who knows? The sky could be the limit.
What did Devin Singletary do last year? James Cook is better than Devin Singletary, in my opinion. I mean, granted, he's only getting paid like $3.5 million a year.
Why did Devin Singletary get all the snaps last year? I think Devin Singletary is the better back.
Than Damian Harris? Damian Harris.
Oh no! I thought you said Singletary was better than Cook.
Oh no.
Or Cook was better than Singletary. I'm like,
probably no.
No, but
James Cook proved he's.
So you think Damian Harris is a better back than Singletary?
I think Damian Harris is good.
Problem is Damian Harris is not going to take Singletary's role. I think they're trying to get Cook to take Singletary's role, which is why Cook doesn't have bad contender value right now.
But even still, he just was not. However, he was second in the league in true yards per carry last year.
So there goes Rashad Penny at the 13-1. Bold prediction. I have a bold prediction for this 2023 NFL season. And who knows if it will happen. I predict that Rashad Penny will get injured during the season.
No way.
We'll see. I know.
That never happens.
We'll see. I'm just, it's a gut feeling. You're up.
I know. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm in the office when Dwight, you've seen it all the way through, right? The Office.
I have, yes.
Remember when he dresses up like to go to the mall or whatever to buy like the statue, and they're like making him look fancy, and he's like, "Thank you," and Andrew's like, "Thank you," and he says, "Please."
You know, one of my favorite Dwight things ever is when he refuses to let anyone owe him. And Jim goes out of his way to like open the door for him.
Don't worry,
like,
you can just owe me.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Go after you.
All right, yeah, that's a good offer. You're gonna, well, you're probably gonna pick first.
I picked. All right, here we go. All right, let's answer some questions. Space Infield says, "When's the best time to trade for running backs in Dynasty? Now in the fantasy dead zones, or in the preseason, or after the season has started?" So it's going to depend. The best time to trade for rookie running backs is going to be right after the preseason, because after they don't get preseason reps, everybody's going to freak out. The best time to trade for old running backs is one of two things: either now when they're cheap, or in the season on a team that actually has to rebuild and is trying to get whatever they can.
Yeah, that's the thing I want to say. Sometimes people are trading for those running backs right now, because you got to think about this. A running back right now, like Joe Mixon and Dalvin Cook, is going to have the same trajectory as Ezekiel Elliott or Leonard Fournette in a year, where they're valued something now, and next year they're going to be nothing. So unless you're sure you're contending, I'm not trading for them preseason. You want to trade for them in season when you know you're contending, not right now, because you're not contending right now. Your team is not contending, even if you have old contending assets.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't know it yet.
Mighty Green's back. What's up? Commented a few days ago. 12-man Superflex draft still going. Got Mahomes, Brees, Stroud, Jason, Kyler, Burks, Hollywood, Aaron Jones, Bateman, James Conner right now. Very, very good. The Aaron Jones and James Conner picks in particular.
No. Kyler in the 5th.
Yeah. If that's where you got Kyler. Yeah, I think he did say he got Kyler really late. Tight end after the 6. LO, I guess we watch your videos. I guess you do. Somebody commented on one of our videos of the day and was like, stop talking about tight ends. You've said it a million times. But Nathan replied to the comment and basically said the same thing again about tight ends. It was really funny.
No, it was but I just want to point out Dallas Goedert went, and it was literally forever. I mean, George Kittle went way later than he should have. But then Dalton Kincaid is kind of the bridge between the elite guys and everyone else. And I think that's fair.
Nathan, Pat P went in the 10th round.
The 10th. That's exactly where he should be going.
That is amazing. You guys are awesome. You guys will not regret
Avery, you're on the clock.
Thank you. I got to answer this question. I will when I get back. No autos so far. No autos are going to happen.
Ooh, I like this pick.
I'm going to take P. Ryan. I panicked, so.
That's a really bad pick.
I know. Unless he's playing while Javonte.
That's fair.
224 for first for Travis Kelce. 12 teams, Superflex start, 10 PPR, 2.0 tight end premium. He's got Watson, Stafford, and Murray. He's got Sanders, Jones, Henry, and P. Ryan. He's got CD, AJ Brown, Waddle, Higgins, Cup, nice, and Kittle and Chig. No 23 picks, 224 first. So if you've got Kittle and Chig, yeah, I'm taking 224 first for Travis Kelce right now. I'm definitely doing that, 100%. Traded Garrett Wilson for JMO, 24 first, and 25 second. Bad trade. Would have kept Garrett Wilson. They're not going to lie, Pill Doctor. That's a cool name.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think we're keeping Garrett Wilson there, but that's all right. You didn't totally. If JMO goes off or something, you got some insulated value with the picks too, so it could be worse.
And it's kind of weird to say, but JMO hasn't.
Yeah, so honestly,
you improved the most in your second year in the NFL.
So this is good. He gave us some context. He says we're looking to get more capital on a team in the league where he holds 424 first. Yeah, and remember, don't trade away assets just for the sake of getting capital, because Garrett Wilson's better than any capital you're going to get next year. Yep. I mean, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, that makes more sense. Mark says, "Hey guys, what is up?" Round 17 of a startup. Ugh, gross. Looking at a backup tight end since I've only got Schultz. Gross, I know. Actually, fun fact, I'm in a startup right now, and Schultz is my only tight end, and I got him in the 13th. Irv, Everett, or Schoonmaker?
Schoonmaker, absolutely not. I mean, that was a horrible pick by the Cowboys
Everett,
anyways.
For me, is who was.
Yeah, I mean, you can take Everett. He's still with Herbert for another year, right? But Irv is on the Bengals. Look what Hayden Hurst did last year. Yeah. I think either way, just not Schoonmaker. So do with that as you will.
Dang it!
You might even be able to get both.
No.
It's so funny.
I autoed on the last pick. Shoot.
Womp womp.
Daggone it. I made it all the way.
Kyle says 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I see Kyle. Yeah, so Bill Doc says, yeah, I see. Yeah, that's why you're here. Ask those questions. We've lived through, I've made those trades. So, all right, what you can do, Bill, is before JMO comes back in week 7, you can trade JMO based on the hype and try to tier back up.
Brilliant.
100%.
That's
great,
absolutely
great solution from Dennis. I cannot believe I autoed. Oh my gosh. It was worth it to me. It was worth it to help me, Avery. Thanks, guys. Yeah, you're welcome. Jeez, man. The last round.
That's great.
Oh my gosh. All right, best team time. Everybody take a look. Drop your favorite team in the comments. Time to pick a winner. I'm not picking the team with Tony Pollard.
Shout out.
Oh gosh. Dang it. I have to pick Kyle's team, I think. Kyle's is my favorite team. Justin Herbert and Bryce Young at the QB, but he also got Kelce and Eckler to contend. Michael Pittman with good value with Chris Godwin. He got Miles Sanders and Alexander Madison. Amari Cooper, Rashad Bateman, Juju Smith-Schuster, Dalton Schultz.
That's a really good team.
That's a really good team. Kyle, you did good, even though you made fun of me for missing my pick.
That's a really solid team. DPJ in the 15th. That's crazy considering
we got to vote
during
for
the
Team
season
1. Team 1 had Pat. So Team 1, what I don't understand, my thing with Team 1 is he took Stephon at the 212. That's a big reach.
Oh
yeah.
But he got Stroud at the 4-1, so he kind of made up.
Stephon still. Reality is, I think Stephon could go there. You know, it's not.
No,
it's
I
not
think you
bad
should.
value,
Just
but I
market
think
value. You could have
can
gotten
get
him on
better.
you could have gotten him in the third.
Yes.
Team 3 is great. I like Team 3 as well. I did notice that you got those 3 wide receivers there. With Jalen Hurts is nice. You got Javonte Williams, Jared Goff, Mixon, and Christian Kirk, and Dalvin Cook, and Pat Freiermuth, which we'd normally say no, but you got him in the 10th round. That's great value. Team 10 is so sexy.
That's his team.
That's a totally unbiased take, right?
It is a good team, though. I mean, it really is. Other than Cam Akers is RB2, but you know what? You got all that wide receiver value. Who cares? Let's see. 20.
All right, we got 20 likes. We got 48 people watching. Make sure you drop a like on this video right now. Helps us out a ton. Again, a couple announcements. Number 1, we have team review videos. We're grading your teams on our channel for people who are joining the Domain S tier. So if you join the Domain S tier, you not only get your team graded by us, you also get access to our Discord, our rankings, etc. So make sure you do that. That's on YouTube, part of YouTube memberships. I promise you, it'll be worth it. And then a couple other things. We got merch, so check out the shop and rep some DD merch. I'll show you mine real quick. Hello. Look at that. You can't see it. DD merch. So make sure you're checking that out as well. Listener League. We've got a Listener League also if you're in the Domain S tier. So make sure you're checking out Listener Leagues.
What? They fear him. Team 1 says, rate my team. I'm Team 1, first year playing Dynasty. Don't bake me.
Pretty much any team but Team 8 they auto-picked. You know what, Bargustus? You know what? I'm not happy with it.
I love it.
Oh, dude, Pill Doctor says, thanks for the guy. I just graduated pharmacy school. That's why my name is Pill Doctor. I love it.
Nice.
Even if you weren't graduating pharmacy school, it's a freaking awesome name.
It's a fun name.
Cam Akers contract year, he will pop. Ooh, interesting. I like to see if that one will come true because we don't think so. Team 10 down bad at QB. Yeah,
but it's fine. Honestly, I think Baker Mayfield in the 15th is a great pick there.
Rate my team.
He's a starting QB.
I'm Team 1. Don't bake me. Okay, yeah. So let's give you some. They fear him. That's a great question. Let's give you some pointers here.
I absolutely see the first year tendencies coming out here.
So yes,
that's fine.
So this is So let's walk you through this. So Pat Mahomes at the 1-1 is the best pick. Good job. So when you get to the 2-12, right now it's good to have an ADP tool. Like we update our ADP tools for our supporters, and people use that. Stephon Diggs is going anywhere from like the 3-10 to like the 4-5. So you could have gotten Stephon at the next turn, still gotten him, but also
you could have
insulated
JT
your value and
instead.
taken JT or JSN or Gibbs or second quarterback or something. So Saquon and Stroud, Stroud was a really good pick at the 4-1. He fell to you, and again, you got to keep an eye on the ADP. Dameon Pierce is not. I think that's not a guy we would take over Debo and Godwin, but not the worst pick. Kittle's a really good pick at 6-1. Rashad White and Trey Lance. Trey Lance is really good value there. Good value on James Cook and Devon A-Chain. So yeah, you did pretty good.
Yeah.
It's all about with these startup drafts. It's all about drafting value. So the only thing I'd say is, instead of taking Diggs right here, take whoever is the highest ADP player on the board. Take the best value and then get Diggs on the way back because you got to get your guys, but just got to get them in their range. Value is the most important thing. Sam Howell will not be bad. I don't think Sam Howell will not be that bad.
Someone says, I don't think Howell would be bad, but I do predict Brissett to get in, so make sure to cuff Howell with Brissett. And this isn't saying a lot.
Howell's a fifth round pick. So
Jacoby Brissett was a better quarterback than Deshaun Watson was last year.
Yeah,
and Deshaun was absolutely horrible last year, but still, Jacoby was a good quarterback. He was about average in the league. He was playing like a starting quarterback, and we've seen him be horrible, like in Miami the year before. But good pickup, absolutely, with how cheap he is. I have him on a lot of teams where I only have 2 starting. I'll have Herbert and Stroud or Herbert and Kyler, and I pick up Jacoby Brissett because he's so cheap.
Yeah. So Dave Graham says to check it out. Find your channel this morning. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you're subbed. We appreciate it. Hope we can help you out. We're trying to help people win their league, so that's our entire goal. Let us know if we can help you. We do live streams. We take questions. If you're on our Discord, we take questions there all the time. Active startup, 12-team Superflex, 1 to 2 year punt. Kyler and Daniel Jones at QB with young skill position players. 624 first. Wow. 225 first. Ride it out with Danny Dimes or try to tier up one of these rookie QBs. No, I just ride it out. I think Howell gets a very long leash this year. Either Sam is their guy or they do go QB in the draft.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think it's fair as well. All right, make sure you drop a like on the video. We're going to wrap this up. We've got to record some videos for this channel and Fantasy Domain. So if you have not subscribed to Fantasy Domain, in the description, we're posting 4 videos a week on Fantasy Domain right now, and you're not going to want to miss them. They're going to help you in this upcoming fantasy football season. That's where we're going to give our week-to-week start sits and rankings, things like that. So you are going to want to be subscribed there. So make sure you head over to Fantasy Domain and subscribe as well. We're doing as much volume there as we are on Dynasty Domain, so make sure you're subscribed. We're trying to get that one to 1,000 as well, get that one monetized. Thanks, fellas. Great content as always. Thank you, Bart Gustus, even though you made fun of me for auto picking. We love having you guys. We really couldn't do this without you. So everybody that joined, thank you so much. We appreciate each and every one of you. Appreciate the support. Make sure you drop a like. We're going to get off of here. We'll see you later. Have a good evening, everybody.